I'm going to go ahead and fold the 5-10 off. I tend to play my big blind very loose against the small blind because I'm going to have position and ranges are wide and I can do all sorts of fun stuff. This is a raise I don't love out of the small blind with the Jack-5 suited. It's a pretty weak suited hand, but I feel pretty confident in my ability to play well, and I guess it's okay. Okay, but not great. Anyway, I flat there worth 6s, and I think I checked back the flop. Okay. This actually got interesting because I turned a 9, and his bets were probably really weak. I think a lot of people default to raising here, and I think raising is fine. We get value out of draws a lot of the time. We rep a really narrow range of value hands like this, and we're going to get curiosity calls out of a lot of his range. If he bets larger, though, it's a spot where we rep a very narrow range of value hands, and I talked a little bit about sort of game theory optimal, well-balanced ranges earlier. This is a spot where if you bet 200, I'd probably just call. Actually, probably not against a random. Against a random, I'd probably raise and expect him to not fold or whatever. But it's a spot where I'm not going to have much of a bluff raising range when he bets a normal size. And against regular players, I therefore want to have not much of a value raising range either. But when he bets this size, I'm probably going to have a bluff raising range when Super Jaw folds, and because of that, I can have a value raising range. So I'm going to go ahead and raise, and I think he ends up folding. Even though my line reps almost exactly 6s, maybe 10-6 suited if I'm, taking those concepts I talked about in the Jack-8 suited hand to the very extreme. I see that the swap smallish, and I like my sizing. Yeah, Super Jaw's been... It's a check raise where he doesn't rep much, but I guess he expects me to be 3-betting a bunch. This is another one of those spots where I'd like to see myself 3-bet, and instead I flat. But he did just check raise me, and I think he's going to... I think my 3-bet gets a lot less credit, given the recent dynamic, but... I think flatting's actually okay because I have position on the pre-flop raiser, and I'm going to keep in a lot more hands that I dominate like this. But again, I'm flatting more or less in an attempt to make a hand and kind of see the problems inherent in that when I just end up folding to a small c-bet on Jack 3-3, where it's very reasonable that I could have had the best hand.